It's the Miscellaneous Podcast.
I have no respect for those with no respect for logic.
Your hosts, Paulie.
Fresh breath's priority in my life.
And Josh.
You're cool, right? You're cool, huh?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Special guest, Frasley.
Yes.
Okay. With a title that says it all.
I hit on Sawyer once.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, tried to give her this Italian macho bod.
What'd you do?
She called me a word I had to look up in the dictionary.
Let's get to it. I would never screen this show. It's just us today.
And Chappell's is in Las Vegas or some shit, ain't she?
Yeah, she leaves in a day or two. Or I think it's tomorrow. Something like that.
So she couldn't be bothered to do the podcast today.
Well, she called me and said she has a bunch of appointments and this and that and blah, blah, blah. So,
how did last week go?
Well, I got to edit it still.
Because I was thinking about you around this time. I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
So I have a new thing at work.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
The Frasley Report is a fan podcast that covers Blizzard games. A short news report every Friday by The Awesome Gnome. You can find us at FrasleyReport.com.
For example, I know you wanted a for example.
Rugrats will be right back on Nick.
What's up, y'all? This is Lavender from Lavender's Corner. If you like Twitch TV, check out Twitch TV/Navarre Impossible.
So, Per, I can't help but notice that Chappie's not here today.
I say, why is that, my good sir?
Well, hold on, let me... Well, mates, today is the day she's been going to Las Vegas.
Didn't really mean for it to come out like that, but okay. Not really. We're off to a great start.
It's like a car accident.
So, got some headliner things, a few headliner things to talk about. See if you guys are cool with that.
Yes, let's do it.
I'm not okay with it at all. But I mean, it's your show, so let's go. Kevin
Smith gets a new hockey jersey.
Kevin Smith bought his 800th hockey jersey.
So he had a heart attack, a massive heart attack, the Widowmaker, if you will, and he survived it. So while he's in recovery, a bunch of fans made him a hockey jersey, chronologicing like his recovery or something like that. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, knowing people who have gone through different things with the heart, I'm always glad when people make it through.
Definitely. That's all I got, actually. Well, my show notes are pretty unprepped, so.
Like, this is stupid, nope, stupid, nope, nope.
Fun facts on rock bands.
Yay!
Well, I prefer Guitar Hero. Oh, rock bands.
Step into my office. Why? 'Cause you're fucking fired.
Nice. I got a little listener mail. I figured I need to bring this up. A couple things real quick. One comes from someone who says, "Where is Shaun White?" He misses listening to Where in the World is Shaun White? Shaun White has his own blog now. You can go to it. www.ShaunWhiteBlog.com. He's on his own one. He has 2 different podcasts. Another one says, "How come Josh is not saying fantastic?"
Oh, I'm sorry. Fantastic.
Wait, do you mean Shaun White, the snowboarder and skateboarder and musician?
Yes, him.
No. We are that popular.
Nice, he has his own video game.
If you listen to earlier episodes, Frasley, you'll hear Where in the World is Shaun White, and it comes from that.
Where in the world is Shaun White?
Oh, tell me Oh, sorry. Oh wow! Guess who asked about the fantastic thing?
Uh-oh.
Josh, if you were to venture a guess, which Twitter name do you think asked that question?
It's gotta be WoW Dominator.
It is WoW Dominator.
WoW Dominator loves me.
Frasley, didn't you? Yeah, you texted me earlier. So WoW Dominator infiltrated your shit too, didn't he?
Oh, absolutely. And I thank him because he posted about how the Fraser report is some of the best WoW news, and I'm like, absolutely, because it is 100% real, honest news.
And if anybody knows, it's the WoW Dominator.
Yes.
Back in the day, we're getting on the Summoning Stone, and me and Josh looked up a bunch of Twitter stuff on the Twitter device, and WoW Dominator happened to be one of the names, and he had the most ridiculous question, and it was awesome. So since then, he's been following us because I guess he heard his name on the interwebs.
Ooh.
He's tagged both us and Summoning Stone, and now you. We'll see where the WoW Dominator goes next.
Nice.
We should do a segment. So, WoW Dominator, if you're listening out there, we should do a segment of where you're going to strike next.
Where in the world is WoW Dominator?
Wait,
Or maybe we should start like a betting pool on like where WoW Dominator will land next.
Yeah. But WoW Dominator 5789. Love this little podcast. This should be all over WoW. Blizzard, I'm talking to you. Keep up the great work, Frasley. Damn, he's calling him out. Because I remember I texted you that too. I'm like, dude, he's calling out Blizz.
Yeah. But I mean, it's 100% honest, true news.
There's no fake news here.
It's completely true fake news from WoW.
Absolutely.
I want to say, I really, Josh, you got to listen to the latest Frasley report because I did a voice acting on it for a goblin. I played a goblin.
And you did great. I thought it was awesome.
Thanks, man. I think I say I sound cool too.
Well, and what was fun is I wanted to do like a serial type of investigation because like I've been listening to different investigative podcasts, so it was fun adding like the sound effects, adding in all of the different like narration and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. Yes,
and I'm glad I'm talking about the show because I'm actually going to post it on the Miscellaneous Podcast if you don't mind, and on Sling Stone Gaming, because I think it's such a great show, and it kind of ties into the fact that I'm writing a dime store mystery novel style PI thing where we found out Josh is going to be our PI voice, so I'm really happy about that.
His name is Sam Foot. I don't know. Gumshoe Larry.
Gumshoe Larry. I think it's going to be awesome. Leroy is going, Lavender from Lavender's Corner is going to be the boss pin.
Nice.
He has his own, lounge, his Lavenders.
Welcome to my lounge. Smells like Fruit Loops and butt sex.
I got you. So while I was writing his scenes, the biggest thing is while you're in the lounge, like investigating, it's all of his products everywhere, like Lavender's clothing line, his cologne.
Nice.
So he's going to have more things too. It's going to be fun. But no, so it was great. Thank you so much for being on there. How'd you like editing an actual audio drama?
It actually is pretty fun because you get to kind of like move things around, work on the timing of things. So I really enjoyed it. It definitely took more work, so that level of quality every week. But I'm kind of getting into more trying creative things because I got something happening in this episode coming up.
Cool. I like to ask about, I'm asking about that because I liked when I started doing mine. You're right. And then you're just lost. When you look around, then all of a sudden 12 hours go by and you're like,
yeah. It's like, wow, where did the time go? And like, I had this project. One of the things that I found was I just had this idea, did not know how the story was going to end, but I knew what I wanted. And I just, one night, started typing it out. And within maybe about an hour, everything was all done. And then it's just putting the things together. And definitely listen to your thing because when you're editing, because I almost left in a line that was repeated. I had redone a take.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've done that many times.
It's like, I thought I just said this, because I did.
Even when we did the Christmas episode, which you were a main kind of a major supporting character in it. There was a lot of times where I had to add stuff or take stuff out of your stuff to fit what needs to be done. And even at the end, well, here's the one thing. I ran out of time when it came to the Christmas episode. I don't know if I told you that or not.
Oh, I don't think you did. Like, not like time of the episode, but just like
time in real life.
Oh, yeah.
It took me a week to edit the majority of it. And then the last part of the Christmas episode, it was like crunch time. So I actually had a longer version of the ending that involved Ewoks and stuff like that. But I had to condense it to fit in time because Christmas was right around the corner.
You should release like the miscellaneous podcast Christmas episode, the unedited version
on Bandcamp. Because if you do that, sell it as like a extra version.
Yeah, that's what me and Frazer were talking about, Josh. Because we're in the process of trying to figure out how to get the store up on the webpage. And because I mean, I think that'll be a great way to help support our show. Is at least get like that kind of thing going, like a buck here, or maybe $5 for something that's pretty big. But other than that, keep it like that, and that should I don't know, kind of helps. You know how like you I don't know, Frasley, I know you get this too. You feel kind of downhearted when you look at the numbers, or it's the same monotonous stuff all over and over again. So I've been doing the Summoning Stone gaming shows, which are like a mix of both gaming and miscellaneous podcasts. That's the best way to put it. And Twitch TV. But here's the thing. I had a little mental breakdown there. I will say that because, as critics, you criticize yourself more than anyone else.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't notice till while we were talking. I went from like 3 or 4 views to each of the episodes I put on the Summoning Stone Gaming to now over 20 views.
Nice.
Each of the episodes. So, like you were saying earlier, thanks for the promo, it's kind of helping. It's the same thing too, and that really energizes you to do more,
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And what's amazing is you don't hear from half the people who actually like it, because even like if you get a few views,
mm-hmm.
the people who watch it, if they're engaged and they're enjoying it, it makes it all the much better. And like I was having a down day with my cold, and I was thinking like, why do I do all these podcasts? Because I have to do all this stuff with my cold and stuff. Then I get a email on Saturday on my worst day of my cold, and someone's like that they love it. And I was like, wow.
And just that little thing pumps you up. And
yeah,
I love it.
What I love is people are going to the back catalog. So stuff that I put out not years, but months ago, people are listening to now. And that's the fun thing. I try to not obsess over stats because it is a dangerous game.
Oh, it is.
And that's what Paul does, is obsess over stats. You do. Like, you check how many did per hour, how many did this, how many did that, where are they from, how long they listened to, what episodes they listened to, how long they listened to the episode, when they listened to it, Central Daylight Time, was it Greenwich Mean Time, was it Australian Time, was it Central, Eastern, Western, Mountain, what kind was it?
Okay, we get the point. Okay, I'm obsessive.
Were they wearing clothes?
What kind of computer they listened to it on?
Did they have diarrhea when they listened to it?
Yeah.
Were they having the squats when they were listening to the show?
Were they on the toilet? What were they eating?
No,
Wouldn't it be horrible to know that like everyone who listens to our podcast is always taking a deuce?
Okay. I read of a joke that I think it was Jimmy Kimmel did on his show. He had Marty and Doc, I forget Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd, had them on for the Doc Holliday. He had him back on for the anniversary of Back to the Future, and they get out of the thing, says, "Whoa, people are going to be listening to this episode in the morning on the toilet," and whoa.
I like that. Cupcake, you are muted. You're fine. All right, fun facts of rock and roll bands.
Oh, yeah, moving on.
Yes.
All right. Axl Rose is an anagram for oral sex, and his real name is William Bailey.
I think I've heard that.
Well, that would make sense why it's AXL instead of... It would throw the whole damn thing off.
Rose used to earn $8 per hour by smoking cigarettes for a scientific experiment in UCLA.
Oh, come on. I could have made so much money doing that.
Oh, dude. We were robbed back in the day.
No, I got stupid lung cancer. We made money.
So, during our air quote gypsy days, Josh and me lived in this big old house, right? And he brought home this little paper bag. And he's kind of looks at me and goes, so I got a bunch of cigarettes in here. And they're all different kinds. Remember that?
Yes. And we can't say where we got them from, but I mean, they were obtained legally. It's just, I can't say where they were from because I don't know if she would want everybody to know. But yeah, I came home with this big old bag of like, you know how some places have like buy two get one free.
Yeah.
Well, we got the free packs.
Nice.
So it was like, Camel, menthol, Marlboro, some green. I don't know. They were just all kinds of different ones. And she's like, here you go. And I'm like, thank you. I like to smoke, but I can't afford it.
Yeah, that was our rough days. And also it's like Halloween candy. You save the crappiest for the end. You always eat the good stuff first. So we're like choking on like this hardcore, like you're like, oh.
Yeah, like Camel full flavor menthol. We're like, oh God.
And then remember, because then you're like, ooh, you could crush it too.
Yeah, it's like setting a candy cane on fire in your throat.
You have no idea.
Oh, nice.
It's like setting a pine tree on fire and just smoking it.
Yep. So we'd have been good for that experiment.
Yeah. Tough lungs.
That sounds like a band.
Now another story pops up. Remember how we just found stuff to make some really weird dinner out of it? And you're like, it's okay. We all got iron stomachs here, right? Here. What is this?
Why is it gray? Food's not supposed to be gray.
Good times in the old house on First Street.
Oh, you whippersnappers.
Well, here's the funny thing too. Like, we didn't want to have jobs, and we were almost starving ourselves to death, which was hilarious because we had tons of like instant oatmeal that we refused to eat.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so hungry. It's like, go eat some oatmeal. No, I'm good.
No, I'm good. It was hanging in those 3-tiered like metal basket things that hold fruit.
Yep.
Choices of, and they had all the flavors from like blueberry to plain. But nope.
Yeah.
For some reason, we never touched it.
No, not hungry. Nope, not hungry.
I remember one day I made iced tea and stuck it into the freezer for some reason.
Yeah.
And it shattered that glass. Oh, man. Okay, let's get back to it.
Fraz
is like, Fraz is like, I have no idea why I came on the show today.
Oh, no, I'm looking for a cough sound effect. I realize I don't have that.
Oh, man.
Okay. Recorded. There we go. No, it's just...
He's like, I'm going to load this up because we're going to talk about coughing next.
There we go.
Nice.
That was just you coughing. Don't lie.
That was audioblocks.com.
Oh. The Clash, Rock the Casbah, was written after the banning of rock and roll music in Iran.
I believe that.
You know how everybody would like always not know what that was?
Like rock that? What's a cash bar?
What was it? Remember that commercial where they did a bunch of it too?
Yeah.
Bono got his nickname from a hearing aid store.
Pro Bono?
What the hell? What kind of hearing aid store is named Bono?
Well, from a hearing aid store. It doesn't mean if there was like products in it that like probably was named Bono, like Bose headphones.
Or maybe like someone misheard him. Like, your name's Bono?
Or like,
That's just me.
this hearing aid is in mono. It's in mono? Mono!
John Lennon was featured as the cover story on the first issue of Rolling Stone. But the Beatles hold the record for the most covers on Rolling Stone with more than 30.
Wouldn't the Rolling Stones be on the cover of the Rolling Stone?
On the cover of a Rolling Stone, Rolling Stone. Oh, I got nothing.
Me either.
Oh, it's Pox. Sweet. Is he coming in the room? Pox is a listener of the show.
An appreciator of the idiotic. I mean, because it's this show.
Yeah. I need to get new headphones, by the way. One of my left ear just like cut out on me. So right now I'm listening with just one headset.
It's because his ear sweat has gotten into the into the speaker.
See, why do you have to do it like that?
Well, I mean, it's ear sweat. That's what it is.
We got Chappi. Hey, I didn't think you'd make it. We were making fun of. Hey, what's up, Chappi?
You were making fun of you. Thanks. I'm packing my bags right now, or getting my stuff together.
All your bags are packed. You're ready to go.
Not quite.
What's that from?
That is
Armageddon.
that John Denver song.
Yes.
I don't know when I'll be back.
I would rather not sing that song. That's kind of like Lavender telling me yesterday, don't think about 9/11 when you get on there.
Oh,
You jackass.
I just flew on a plane, so it's all good, except when the person ahead of you reclines their seat and you're 6'6", like they're just like.
You're 6'6"?
Yes.
Oh yeah, screw that. See, I'm 5'5".
You're fun size.
You're funner size.
Oh,
You're like shorter than me.
I know.
Mr. 5 foot.
No, Polly is snack size.
Polly is gnome sized. I mean,
Polly is fun to pat on the head when you walk. You're good armrests. Yeah.
I like armrests. They're pretty
like
nice.
you could not rest your arm on. But now, see, I could because like I'm enormous and you are not.
I think if we put us all together, we'd look like the Hobbits. You know,
from something from Lord of the Rings. Look like the most ridiculous totem pole ever.
We can look like back when the Singular Towers, you know, somebody like that. Remember back when Singular was still around before AT&T bought them out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you know the Singular things that will all line us up from tallest to shortest. Polly, you would be shortest.
Thanks,
Singular was my first phone.
Huh? Singular was my first phone too.
Josh, did you ever have a Singular?
Do you have AT&T?
No, I had Voice Stream Wireless when that was like 5 years before they became T-Mobile.
Oh,
you're old. What the fuck is that?
Wait, are you smoking a bong? What was that?
That was Voice Stream.
Badoons.
No, I kid you not. Like
Cupcake.
one
Singular.
time I called in.
I
called in to T-Mobile to complain about something, and they pulled up my account and they're like, "We see that you've only been with us for like 5 years." And I'm like, "Yeah, why don't you look at like before you became T-Mobile?" They're like, "You've been with us that long?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then one of them said, "I don't think I've been alive that long." I was like,
Aww.
Great, thanks.
How many of you had free nights and weekends back in the day?
Oh, me, because that was when I was allowed to call people.
You had to wait till after 9 p.m. to call him?
Yeah. Because we had
I remember that. Like, me and my best friend and him would call, and it would be like, all right, because he'd call on his house phone. I'd be like, don't call me till after 9.
Yeah. Well, and I got in trouble. I used to call a friend, and we'd talk for hours, and they'd be like, we thought we were not talking, and they'd be like, yeah, you used up his minutes. I'm like, uh-oh.
I remember when you had to purchase free nights and weekends. It cost you like $8 more a month.
Wow. Wait, you buy free to...
You buy free.
The cellular plan included like X number of minutes, right? And that was it. But if you wanted free nights and weekends, you could purchase it for $8 more.
What are you doing
it's like
back there, Chappie?
online on Facebook. Hey, do you want this thing? It's free. Just ship it.
Were you drinking?
What about Chappie?
Chappi just like leaves her mic on, and she's like,
My mic is on because I don't feel like.
"Yeah, we know it."
And so,
like
I'm
heavy breathing and clicking, and God knows what else is going on.
My dog is now looking at me like I'm insane because I'm doing some like Darth Vader breathing, and she's like, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
Oh, that'd be awesome, Chappie.
Is that the voice your dog has?
Yes.
Our dogs have voices too.
Yeah, our dogs all have voices. Our one dog has the really dumb voice because he's not very smart. He's like, "Hello."
Aww.
Hey, Chappie, I actually have a really random question.
You always have random questions, so go for it.
Well, there's one that you still haven't answered, but I have another one.
Okay, now this worries me if I haven't answered it.
The one that you haven't answered was, do you ever touch your breast in a completely non-sexual way?
I did answer that.
No, you never did.
And I said every female does. You have to do a self-breast exam.
Yeah, oh yeah, she did say that.
Fine. Okay, the other question is, like,
you just
how
wanted
many...
to hear me say it again. What?
Okay, so she says Cupcake agrees that all girls do.
Yes.
So, no, I have another question. How many firefighters are in your guys' station?
We have, well, see, we're on call because we're all volunteer.
Right, no, I get that.
But you mean how many are on the department?
Yeah.
35.
That's a lot. For St. Jacob?
That's actually not that much. We have 1,100 people. Shut the fuck up.
What? Okay.
We do when the new census came out. We went from 800.
From 800 to 1,100. Yeah.
It's true.
Why are you guys talking about that? All of a sudden, there's a picture of Shaun White.
I was just curious.
So, Jimmy Page dated a 14-year-old girl while he was touring with Led Zeppelin.
Good for him. Child molester. At least he made some good music. Shut up.
The Rolling Stones.
I almost didn't come on here. And I'm like,
I don't need this abuse, goddammit.
Yeah, I'm on vacation. I was sitting here and I kept getting notifications on my watch since Cupcake can't talk on there and has to talk to chat. I was getting every one. I'm like, well, fuck it. If I'm going to be standing here packing, I have a long enough cord on my headphones that I could just walk around and do it and get mentally abused the whole time. It's like a double bargain.
It is a double bargain.
This is money you're hearing.
Ooh. Making it rain.
What's that?
What's what?
Money? Paper money? What is
that? Is Rasley still here?
Yep, I'm still here.
Okay,
I have paper money for bingo tonight, and I'm heading to Las Vegas, so you need paper money.
Sandra,
for what?
No,
to gamble.
I figured there were just like slots in the on the table. You just put your debit card into and just took all your money out.
My brother's like, you could. Oh, now you're just being an asshole chip eater. My brother's like, yeah, I could just use my debit card to get a tip. I'm going to fly to Texas, fly back today, and then fly to Vegas tomorrow. But to Texas today, just to frickin' kick you in the nuts and then fly away.
I'm not in Texas.
Yeah, Fresno don't live in Texas.
Oh, is Frasley doing that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Josh is going to blame for it.
I'm gonna fly to Argentina and kick Presley in the nuts.
Josh, you're gonna open the door and Chappie's just gonna punch you in the dick and leave.
Like, why? Why? I'm sure I did something, but why?
I'm not a violent person. Buddy, lay down.
The Rolling Stones' tongue logo design was inspired by the Indian Hindu goddess Kali the Destroyer.
No, it was designed by Mick Jagger's enormous mouth.
Okay, here is an image of the Destroyer.
It's like, Like, you know how like some microphones have like that big foam thing over the end of it? Like that whole thing could fit in Mick Jagger's mouth.
Yeah.
You've got a mouth like Jagger.
You gotta move like Jagger. Oh. Bob Dylan's Highway 61 Revised is named after Route 61, the highway that goes through his hometown, or home state, of Minnesota through the Mississippi Delta. That's
How
a
could
lot
you
of pictures
tell? I mean,
of
Bob
the
Dylan,
Destroyer.
you know, his songs, I'll go without steamboat.
I'm just never a Dylan fan.
No one was ever a Dylan fan.
My dad's a Bob Dylan fan.
He's a liar.
And then his son still has the same kind of thing.
Too, talking shit on my dad.
Put it all together.
Dude, is anyone like worried about the fact that this chick has a belt made of human heads?
No, I think
She's
it's
just
pretty
a
cool.
Well, she
How
just
do you
tried
make
them.
this royal?
Out of skulls.
And then a Bob Dylan Christmas episode. There you go.
Love Christmas time.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa
Oh,
Claus.
shut the fuck up.
Angelina Jolie's uncle Chip Taylor wrote the song Wild Thing.
You make my heart sing. You mean everything.
Frasley,
like-
this
that's
is where you
like
tell
the-
Chappie to shut the fuck up.
Oh,
They
shut
go,
the
"Shut
fuck
the
up, Polly.
Up.
Oh my God. Polly used the F word on a podcast?
Dr. Chappie's, you know, shut the fuck up method of treatment.
Where the
fuck
wild
is
things
that?
are. Nice. Leonard Skinner got their name from a high school teacher named Leonard Skinner, who
I'm
suspended
gonna
the
name my
students.
band after you.
Yeah, he suspended them for having long hair.
You know, that's got to be some kind of, you know, copyright infringement, using my likeness or name without my consent.
Skinnerd. Dude, I'm loving this. This is awesome.
Oh, hey, Jackass, before I leave, I have weird laws for you.
Jackass here.
I'm Jackass. Sweet.
Chappie's Weird Laws.
All right,
No.
let's do some weird laws. That's awesome. Thank you.
Well, I just did stand here while you guys sang horribly.
Well, I mean, you're, you know, walking around mouth breathing, so it's okay.
Shut the fuck up. I'm doing things in here, okay?
Yeah, she breathes
For you
heavy
guys-
and then there's money
For
involved.
all you guys know, I am having sex while doing a podcast.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, it makes sense. You're heavy breathing and then you go, this is the sound of
Hello?
money.
I'll be right back, guys. My brother's calling me.
Oh, of course.
You're breathing heavy, and then that's the sound of money. You probably
Hold on.
are having sex. We don't know.
Brian Jones, co-founder of the Rolling Stones, was proficient in over 60 musical instruments.
Wow, that's actually that's quite a skill. I mean, because each instrument it has a different way to play it. That's cool.
Yeah, but how do you know that? Is that just like, did he get like 60 instruments? He's like, I'm going to play Jingle Bells on every single one.
I'm going to play Jingle Bells on the triangle.
On the harpsichord, on the, you know.
You're thinking of hard things. I'm saying like spoons. You know?
Spoons, the tambourine.
The washboard.
Washboard. You know, I mean, like, you know, what's that big, the Indian instrument that,
Oh, the sitar?
yeah, the sitar. Can you play that?
Can you play Jingle Bells on the sitar? Bob Dylan. Yeah.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
I'm going to use you for a voiceover for the villain next Christmas. That sounded awesome.
Oh, and
Hey!
I've got a cool jingle bell.
Hmm?
I've got a really cool jingle bell. I'm waiting for it to download.
Okay, that sounded dirty. Zeppelin came up with the title Black Dog after a large black Labrador walked into the studio while they were recording.
You know, there's a lot of things that like Led Zeppelin did, like when they were high, and they're like, "Why did we do that? Remember that Black Dog that came in? Oh yeah, okay. Call it Black Dog."
That sounds funny. The Doors were the first band ever to advertise a new album on the Billboard.
Like the Billboard thing, or the Billboard?
Yeah, like the top 100 or 40 or whatever. I guess that's when it first came out.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. This is one I told Josh earlier. Nice Labrador picture. Eric Clapton wrote the song Layla for George Harrison's wife. Dun, dun, dun. Yep. Oh, that's a better one. That's the dog that walked in while they were on high on some shit.
Yeah.
He's all he's all sound like Bob Dylan and going, "You guys should name your album Black Dog." I got nothing.
And by the way, are black dogs less lovable? We'll look on Psychology Today.
Whoa.
Fun fact, everyone had to get rabies shots after that song.
John Bonham drank 40 shots of vodka the night he died. I don't know who John Bonham is.
Bonham?
Bonham? Who's that? Oh, geez.
John
that's a
Bonham?
dog. Who is it?
I don't know. I'm just, I figure you mispronounce everything, so.
Well, of course. Keith Moon, drummer of The Who, allegedly gave Led Zeppelin their name.
Who?
Keith
Exactly.
Moon.
What did you just say? You said who?
Yeah, who?
Keith Moon, the drummer of The Who, allegedly gave Led Zeppelin their name.
He's questioning who the Who is.
No, I know who the Who is. I was trying to do the Animaniacs skit.
Oh.
No, he said who, and I said exactly. Go back to not listening to us.
Trust me, I was listening because y'all are super loud.
I thought you were going to say, go back to having breathing and money sounding in the back.
On Polly, sorry for the tangent, but here's Jingle Bells. Okay, get into the song.
Sounds like somebody's having sex and it's hitting the wall.
Chappi drawing from previous experience.
Hey!
Okay, that song wasn't as cool as I thought. Sorry.
There you go.
Confirmation
Led Zeppelin.
number.
Frasley.
Where's the confirmation number for this damn thing?
Frasley.
Yes.
Wait, are you getting a credit card from the guy
You owe
now?
me 30 seconds I can't get back.
What are you saying to me?
I don't have 30 seconds to give you, Josh. I'm not the doctor.
Talking right now. Led Zeppelin was once accused of defiling a groupie with a mud shark. Huh?
How do you write that one up?
What's a mud shark?
You.
I'm looking at Mud Shark right now.
Your face.
Face.
Your face is a mud shark.
Mud Shark. What is a Mud Shark?
Hello,
I'm going to
Google.
take the goddamn Google machine away from you. Because that's what was like, bloop, bloop, bloop.
Okay,
I'm
fact
like,
check.
sorry, Nick, hold on. Oh, do you want my law thing?
Yes, but can you breathe a little bit before you do it? Now, make the money sound.
I put the money away already.
All right, yes.
Fuck you guys.
Weird Laws by Chappi.
I got 2 weird laws, and we're doing Nevada.
Ooh.
So.
Makes sense for your trip.
Exactly. All right, the first one's for Clark County. An ordinance makes bringing a concealable firearm into the county illegal unless it's registered with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department.
It's not really that weird.
Okay, fine, we won't use that one.
Hey, Chappi. Could you do me a favor?
What?
It's
Chappi.
illegal in the state of Nevada. It's illegal to hang someone for shooting your dog on your property.
But shooting anything else is okay.
Yeah. And
Chappi.
it's also illegal to drive a camel on the highway.
How fast can that camel
do you
go?
drive a camel or do you ride a camel?
It says drive on Weird Laws. And what, Josh? You said my name like 5 fucking times. What?
I was just waiting for you to say, yes, how can I help you today? But you just kept going with your stupid law. No, I actually have a request.
No, I will not have sex with you.
Yes, you will. And
this is awkward. Okay. No, I won't.
When you go to Vegas, are you going to go to the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop? Because that's where Pawn Stars is found.
No, I'm not.
Okay, you're not going to go?
I heard it actually sucks in real life.
It does. I've been there. It was like...
It's like a disappointment.
I think the people are possibly there when we were there, but it was just like... It wasn't as cool as the show. I mean, 'cause when they did the show, they like make it look cooler in there.
And now you're going to have Chum-Li snorting a line right in front of you.
That's awesome. He's like, what do you think of the sword? Hold on a second.
I'll bet you they'd come out and like, you're like, hey, Chum-Li, come here. No, I don't want to. I got a bag of Coke on my way.
Oh. You know how many people have probably said that to him? I
don't even keep up with them anymore. Are they like still on the air or what?
I don't know.
Just watch the reruns when it's on the History Channel.
Yeah, me too.
Hi, Kringle.
Each member of Nirvana was kicked out of the Nevermind release party for starting a food fight.
Nice.
They kicked the band out of their own release party?
Yep. That's awesome.
Did you know that the bass player of Nirvana during the MTV Music Awards had to play like most of it with a concussion?
Oh.
Or that Kurt Cobain was left-handed, played guitar left-handed, and they had to restring them a right-handed guitar many times because they would go to the pawn shop and buy a new guitar for most shows because Kurt Cobain would break his damn guitar on stage.
Yeah, but the bass player threw his guitar up in the air and it landed on top of his head, and he caught it. And he played the rest of the show with a concussion.
That's awesome.
That hurts to think about.
I know, right?
So this one of the linesmen, I forget what team it was, he tried to get out of the way of the players. I think it might have been last night's game, and the players slid into the back of his legs and threw his knees forward. He went over the players and straight up his head and neck took all the force hitting the ice.
Oh, this is hockey?
Yeah, this was the Blues game last night.
No, it wasn't the Blues game.
Oh, it wasn't the Blues game? Oh.
I don't know what game. I forgot what game it was. But yeah, the guy went under. The dude flipped around in the air. And when he hit the ice, his head, you saw his head bounce off the ice.
See, no one cares because it's hockey.
No, but I'm talking about a guy getting a hardcore concussion, possibly broken neck. Shut up, Josh.
She's just adding to the conversation, Josh.
God, fuck.
Leonard Skinner's Freeburg is dedicated to Dwayne Allman of the Allman Brothers.
It's Freeburg, not Freeburg. We're not in a town in Illinois.
I said Freeburg.
You don't know that.
You said Freeburg.
Okay. Leonard Skinner's Freeburg.
Freeburger.
Freeburger.
Leonard Skinner's Freeburg is dedicated.
Freebird!
Yeah. Was dedicated to Dwayne Allman from the Allman Brothers.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Yeah. Prince's Purple Rain is an allegory to Jimi Hendrix' song
Purple Rain.
Chocolate Rain. Da, 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 da. Oh, wrong song.
Elton John's real name is Reginald Kenneth Dwight.
Excuse me, Reginald.
How the fuck did this happen?
Whoa.
How the fuck did this happen?
What happened? Reginald?
It didn't even give me a fucking option.
Didn't even pay me.
Curse you, Reginald.
Why if I'm... Oh, that's the first flight. The second flight, MB. Okay, it's all cool. But they both got Wi-Fi. Hey!
Calm down.
Okay. Don't tell me what to do.
Cupcake is texting. Calm down.
Don't tell me what to do.
Have sex with Josh.
Calm down. Paul, you need to calm down.
By the Rio Chinatown is awesome. Huh?
What?
Oh, by the Rio, Chinatown is awesome. Wait, is that
What?
a country song? I don't know.
All right, y'all. I'll come back on the phone in my car, so I'm gonna sound like shit in a few minutes. But I gotta get on the road to physical therapy right now.
Oh, so you mean like normal? Okay.
Go to hell, Josh.
Will we hear
Love
you breathing?
Chappi.
What'd you say to me, Paulie?
Will we hear you breathing?
Probably. Oh, she just left.
Ah, well. Okay, Fleetwood Mac founding member Jeremy Spencer abruptly left the group to join Children of God cult. Never heard
Sounds
of that
like
band.
a good name for a band.
Oh, the Muppet Show's animal is allegedly inspired by Mick Fleetwood. So, the animal from the Muppet Show is Mick Fleetwood.
Yeah, the guy who like barely speaks English and runs around and like, you know, rah, 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 rah. That's from a great.
Oh, this is cool. After making a mistake when recording Hey Jude, Paul McCartney says, "Oh fucking hell," at 2 minutes and 58 seconds in the song. I'm going to have to check that out because that sounds
Yeah,
cool.
I might call bullshit on that one.
Yeah, it must be like really, really quiet. Is Frasley still here?
Yeah, but I was just messing with OBS.
Okay, because I'm like, dude, we already lost Chappi. Jeez,
Oh,
and she
sorry.
sound like she was mad at me when she left.
I've got
I
ADHD.
don't like it when you make jokes on me. Ugh.
Fuck you, Josh.
I can only make jokes on you, and you can't make jokes on me. Ugh.
That sounds like Teen Girl Squad.
I was trying to channel Tim Allen when he makes one of his. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Billy Joel, Only the Good Die Young, is about a man attempting to convince a Catholic girl to lose her virginity to him.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Wow. No, I did not know that.
Wow.
Oh my God, listen to the song.
Huh.
He says, wake up, Virginia, don't hesitate. You know, Catholic girls start much too late.
Wow.
Sooner or later, it comes down to fate. I might as well have been the one.
Wow. That's messed up, dude.
I mean, among other things.
Oh, we all have other things.
But I mean, there's like, 3 more minutes to that song.
Wow.
Killing an Arab by The Cure is really about Albert Camus' book, The Stranger. I have no idea what that means, or the book. I never read it.
Oh, I don't know. If you name a song called Killing an Arab, it's
I think it's pretty
pretty
self-explanatory.
self-explanatory, I'm thinking. Yeah.
Before Neil Young joined Crosby, Stills, Nash, the members reached out to George Harrison and Eric Clapton to join the group. So Neil Young was like he's the one that finally picked up the phone.
Yeah, we're conducting phone interviews. We want to add someone to our already long name. So if you could just go ahead and apply. Oh, Young. Yeah, you're like the third
Hey, welcome
guy.
back.
You asshole. I'd like to hang it up on you.
I did.
What? Are you calling from the moon?
Yes.
She's like jokingly bantered with you, but like with me, it's like a just deep cut, you know? She's like, how dare you say that, Paul? Click. Motherfucker.
I had fun doing that because I'm like, he's going to sit there and whine and cry like a little bitch.
Wow.
Be mean to me.
Actually,
Are you
whenever you hung up, we laughed and moved on.
Oh.
I know. I figured.
Queen
We
has the
still
longest...
love you.
We still love her? Is that what you're saying?
We love her. We still love Chappi.
Oh, yes, we do. Queen has the longest running fan club according to the Guinness Book of World Records. I don't know either.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out, like, the Beatles probably has a fan club, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, did someone like stop the Beatles fan club? And then, that's, I don't know.
Paul McCartney performed at the 2012 London Olympics opening ceremony for the estimated amount of £1, which is $1.50. That's what he charged them so he could play. Or, that's what they paid him.
He was probably just like, please, we want to be relevant still.
Aww.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
So we're just saying fuck you and ignoring me? Well, fuck you too.
Huh?
But I said, did you guys hear my fun fact?
Yes.
And nobody responded. We just moved on. Yeah. Okay.
What's your fun fact?
But I was named after the Abbey Road album.
What?
Ooh. Yeah.
Now that's cool.
Yeah.
So are you a Beatles fan?
My dad is a huge Beatles fan. So, yes, I grew up on the Beatles. I grew up on all these bands y'all are talking about. When Led Zeppelin's rock and roll comes on, I am my father's child through and through because I sit here playing the air drums while driving down the road. No shame.
That's cool. I don't have cool stories like
she
that.
also has a brother named Penny Lane.
No. my brother's name is Nick. It's just generic,
Nick Penny Lane.
Penny Lane, the barber shaves another customer. Okay.
Yeah.
London. Wait, what'd you say to me?
She said, "Shut the fuck up."
Look at this. She's like continuously talking shit on me. How come like you're okay in her book, Josh, but I'm like the evil person? The hell?
Because you're shorter than she is.
Time out. Who said Josh is okay in my book?
Well, the way you're treating him. I mean, you treat me crappier than you treat him.
You said repeatedly you wanted to have sex with me.
No, you're the one who has said that in your mind. Chappi wants to have sex with me.
Actually, I never said that I wanted to have sex with you. I just said that, I wanted to see you naked, and I wanted to know if you touched your breasts, and,
Cheese and rice.
I love you, Chappi. I love you so much. So much like I hold my breath, and, like, I think about what it would be like without you, and then, like, right before I pass out, I get it.
What the fuck? Damn, son, that's just creepy. Before he renamed himself Bob Dylan, Robert Allen Zimmerman briefly went by Elston Gunn.
I think I made
No
Chappi
matter
leave.
what, he had to rough it. What? Oh, she left again?
Yeah.
Josh all talking about, like, choking himself out and shit.
My father interrupted right in the middle of that.
Whoa, Josh, her father interrupted while you were talking about how you wanted to erotic asphyxiate yourself about Chappi.
Yeah. It was a little awkward. But,
Hi, Dad. Yeah, no, go ahead. It's okay.
I have to go inside to physical therapy, so I will talk to you guys later.
All right, and be safe in Vegas.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah,
What's your therapy for?
My knee.
Oh, I'll say because, I'd be a gentleman and let you be on the bottom.
Not that kind of physical therapy. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that's it.
Oh.
Do you guys have anything?
Nope, we're out of time, Frasley. Sorry, too bad.
Aww.
Frasley, where can we find you, buddy?
You can find me on the Frazzlecast every week, frazzlecast.com, and you can find me at frazzly.com, and also here on Miscellaneous Podcast when Paulie lets me come back.
You can also find us at wearefrasley.com.
But We Are Frazzly is my business but there is a GoFundMe to. Can we talk about that real quick, or do we not have time?
Talk.
The Toys R Us
brother.
thing. Did
What?
you see that they're so Toys R Us is going to.
Yeah, the Toys R Us is going on a
Toys
business.
R Us has like GoFundMe to keep some of the stuff alive.
And I like Toys R Us, but come on, they failed. It's like, I'm going to give money for a failing business to come back. Yeah. And I'm not even an investor. I'm not going to get any money back from it.
Well, here's the deal. Toys R Us isn't actually failing. Isn't actually going out of business. Toys R Us is shutting down its U.S. operations.
Okay.
Toys R Us is okay. I only know Toys R Us as Christmas and birthdays. So it's a novelty type store then, if you think about it, right? Or do you guys remember? Because like a lot of people remember like when they're kids going to Toys R Us, like when you're at the mall or whatever. I do remember that, but no one goes to malls anymore.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. See, Toys R Us. The problem with them is like they're selling things that you can literally get anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to buy Legos, you can buy Legos online. You can buy them from practically anywhere.
And you can buy it at a high price.
Yeah. So why can't they just go online and just be like everything else and stream everything online and whatever? I mean, that's where everything's going now.
Well, it may
anyway.
be. It may be that's what they're going to do. But like, I mean, look at like Sears and stuff. So, Sears is just circling the drain too.
Yeah. Well, Netflix started from Blockbusters. Netflix was
yeah.
actually a horror, like an employee who had a horrible experience, or a customer. I forgot which one it was, and they created Netflix, and then that's how Netflix got it. At one point, Netflix wanted to buy Blockbuster and do stuff with them, and they're like, "No, we're a real life store. You're fake online." And that was their downfall.
There's a podcast called Business Wars that talked about the whole thing with Blockbuster and Netflix.
So I figured on today's show, we're gonna do 40. We're gonna do. Shoot, I can't talk anymore. Then I found $5. But if you like podcasts, check out the Summoning Stone Gaming podcast on the YouTube channel.
That was a hard segue, buddy.
An ordinance makes the first I gotta do this again. For Clark County, an ordinance makes bringing a concealable firearm into the county. Sorry, I can't fucking talk.
All over.
This is great.
Goodbye.